The Bible tells us that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called for His purpose. But sometimes, even knowing that, it becomes difficult to accept God's will for our lives, especially when the situation we are confronted with is not one we would have chosen for ourselves. When disappointment comes in our lives, when life is not going our way, when what we have is not what we want, it is difficult to keep strong and not lose focus. You see, many great men die in the desert of disappointment, never realizing their true potential. It was Earl Nightingale who said, and I quote, "We're all self-made, but only the successful will admit it." End of quote. We're all products of our thoughts, action, and inaction. Yes, there is a master plan for our lives. But sometimes in our human will, we act outside of that master plan, thereby making our journey longer and less rewarding. To realign ourselves with the master plan and find peace sometimes mean embarking on a radical change of course. Changing not only mindset, but changing physical components of our lives. I don't know what you're facing today, but whatever you may be facing, first examine to find out if this is God's will for you or a human will that you're asking Him to bless. Yes, all things work together for the good of those who are called according to God's will. However, we must separate the human will from God's will. Be blessed.